oil and gas sector in Uganda is a rapidly growing sector.
I think that some of the officers are so overzealous that they think by either stopping an NGO meeting or by frustrating an NGO activity, maybe that's when they will have performed.
Speaking at a quarterly dialogue between CSOs and government in Kampala, some stakeholders also raised concern over challenges in accessing information and government's mistrust and suspicion.
Instead of name-calling, this environment of continuous bias, mistrust, mutual suspicion cannot help us build the nation.
While the climate change and decarbonization debate gains momentum across the globe, CSOs have been asked to collaborate with government to ensure that the much anticipated oil resource is successfully exploited.
The proposition here is to produce the hydrocarbons, that's oil and gas, for Uganda, generate value and be able to invest in clean energy sources and decarbonize overall.
You talk, but let us not be disruptive. Let's move amicably and achieve something. You come where you see things going wrong, come and tell us. We'll go there, we'll correct.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Internal Affairs, Major General Kahinda Otafire, emphasized the importance of transparency and accountability in development of the oil and gas sector.
Nothing should be pushed under the carpet. Citizens should know how we are managing what is rightfully theirs.
He is, however, concerned about the pessimism by some CSOs who are against the exploitation of the country's resource.
They don't want to tell Saudi Arabia to keep their oil in the ground, and they're telling Uganda, keep it in your ground. And you accept. You Ugandans, countrymen, let's concentrate on getting value for money. Let's concentrate on ensuring that this resource is well taken out of the country carefully, prudently, and safely. But nobody should lecture to us about keeping our oil in the ground.
With the country's crude reserves estimated at 6.5 billion barrels, of which 1.4 billion barrels are recoverable, the government is optimistic that the revenue from the resource will transform the economy and people's livelihoods and also boost the energy transition. Benjamin Jumbe, NTV.